My Krabby's here! Hi, Krabby. Work, work, work. You've been drinking water? I love that. You should continue to drink water. Keep drinking water. That's so epic. Thumbs up emoji. I'm also hydrating. Dragon moderator on duty. Thank you. Hi, Anaxum. Hi, Krabby. Again. Yay. We're gonna be doing some more kobolds today. I'm hoping to get through a nice big chunk of them, if I can manage. My throat soreness from this morning seems to have migrated downward. And now I just kind of have like a shoulder chest ache that feels weird. But I'm good and I can talk. I'm about at my limit. I'm here but muted because I'm at work. Aw, rippers. There was art that Rain Candy drew up there. Hell yeah. Someone tell Rain Candy I said hi. I'm still posting links around right now. But I'm saying hi. Hey, woo. My machine is being quite fickle. Yippee! I hope you all have been doing well. I've been tuckered out. Run an ad! Aw. I guess it does give me more time to focus on what I'm supposed to be doing, so I will. Thank you, anime. Hello. Hope you've been doing alright. Hope your current jobby sitch has been treating you well. Alright, let's run that ad real quick. Beep!
Life,
Oh,
the
yippee!
universe, and everything.
That's right, I should extend D20. I still need to draw the first, I still need to do the first D20 OC. I should probably do the next poll while I'm working on the first OC. Oh, Lamau. Yeah. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for like and subscribe, Cheetah. Hi. Life, the universe, and everything. Hey, woo hoo woo. Okay, I'm posting my link. Me when I post my link. Zoop. My link is being posted. Getting home to finish my day at home. It is so nice when you get to do that. It's so epic to get to finish the day at home. else can I post? Be able to watch with sound in like 30 minutes or maybe a little more. Okay. We'll be drawing by then. Okay, I posted my link. I'm gonna swap us over. This music is kind of sleepier than I thought it would be. Maybe I should like skip through or like pick a different one? Dot dot dot. I don't know. Let's do a wop. It's me. Hi. Hi. I got my happy face on. Well, I do want to do multiple kobolds today. I was actually going to start with Rains. But I want to roll the dice when Rain is here. Because I think that would be fun. Hello. Hi, Roman. We're making kobolds today. Let's see if some of the songs in this will be a little bit less sleepy. Zoop. Minecraft. I think they're gonna be sleepy. We can be a little sleepy. It's a sleepy afternoon. I'm like a little bit oofy doofied. We need to stop the furry bullying. I am a furry! I'm not bullying. There's just some furries, it's like, this is too mainstream of a furry. I don't care as much. I'm indifferent towards this furry. There's plenty of other people who give Zero Aura plenty of love. I'm sure. I'm sure there's already fan art. I don't need to do any. What have furries ever done for me? You married a furry. You are a furry. Points. Points. I should add a pointing, like a PNG. Mega Delphox. I should draw Mega Delphox. It's on my list. I think I'm gonna just swap the order here. I'll do Candy's. Candy had a pre-selected batch. Is there anything I can quit to help my machine run a little bit better? It's kind of like chugging. You? Close this guy. Quit. Yeah. Yeah. What do you guys think the next big gimmick is gonna be? Do you think that they're just gonna do, are they just gonna do more megas because they realized how much people love the megas? Or do you think they're gonna do something different? Cracking my fingers. If Mega Evolution is so good, why isn't there Mega Evolution 2? Damn, you got them. I think that after they finish with this whole callback, they're never gonna do it again. You're so right. You're so right. They're just so... They're stuck in the past. The future is glorp maxing. I think we were using the True Grit stuff. What would my Mega Evolved form look like? I think it would just be that the ears are twice as long. It would be like a joke evolution like Starmie. The ears are just really long and the tail is bigger, but the rest of the body is still the same. If anything, maybe the legs are shorter and the arms are shorter. Would be Y-shaped. Yes, Y-shaped. Easy Y-shape. Actually, I'd be tilted to the side and have scoliosis and I'd be Z-shaped. We'll trade a tier 2 Glorpmax Diglett for a tier 1 Machoke. No lowballs, I know what I got. Munchlax is pretty hot. Try again. Bigger eyebrows, green hair. You're right. Okay. Let's see. This was candies. Not rain candy, just candy. Red eyes. Whoa. That's crazy. Orange? Orange I could see. Either or I could see. I mean, I'd be seeing out of them either way because they're eyeballs. But you know what I mean. Okay. So. Mirror? I wrote that way too big. Salesman. And hammer. Or candy. I was there to witness. She comes and she goes as the war of the roses. I'm gonna put parentheses Catherine so that we know this is the different one. There we go. Mega Crab, big meaty claws. We already have a Gigantamax Kingler. I think it would just be that. Alright, we don't need this. Mirror, salesman, hammer. I mean, I'm thinking of fucking, this prompt makes me think of Spamton. For some reason. But I'm not gonna just draw a Spamton Kobold. We want all of these to be unique. Sells you bad luck. That's pretty cool. We could do something luck themed. Is there any particular kind of lizard or critter or rat? Do we want to go more rat kobold for this? Or maybe even doggy kind of kobold? We want to go more doggy. Doggy! Okay. Rough pose. Rough like a dog. Woof. Okay, suitcase. I'm not gonna worry about like the placement of anything at first. I'll just worry about. I need to look at suitcases. Where's my phone? Whoop. Wah. Wah. This is a little bit more up the alley of what I was thinking of, like more upbeat jams. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, I think I know what might be making things break. 1 second. I'm invisible! I'm invisible, guys. Solid Snake. You are title cards. No! Okay. Didn't change anything. But it might help. Skilled creature's better. Suitcase. Suitcases near me. Question mark? No, I'm thinking of a briefcase. Like a nice briefcase. Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of thinking like a... offering forward. Like a broken mirror. Holding something forward. I'm glad the artist I drew that present for loved it. I'm glad! That's cute! I saw that. Another kobold with a big ol' open mouth like this. Nice big snoot. So, okay, I'm thinking offering... I'll do better lines for the actual version of this here. Now we need to bring in the hammer part here. What's the hammer? What if we do... Squeak this guy down a little bit. shrink this suitcase, this briefcase down. And like give a big fear no anvil. There's just like a anvil silhouette. Uh-oh. Just like a big tail, maybe? I don't know. Kind of feels like it's tacked on. Also, hi, Candy. Hello. Do you prefer I call you, Catherine while you're, like, here on stream, or do you prefer Candy more? Or, like, Kathy or something? It's funny because there is a second person who has Candy in their name in the chat, typically. So it's like, huh. I could call the other Candy Rain, though, which works as well. Got Shiny Alpha Meganium and Shiny Alpha Drampa. Ooh. I'd say call me Catherine. Thank you. Yeah, of course. It's a good name. I'm not sure about the tail. I like the pose. You know how, like, an auction they use a gavel? Or what if his snoot is the hammer? Ooh, snoot hammer is very interesting. Snoot hammer or tail gavel, maybe. Auction gavel. Search. Back up. This is too big. Hammerhead kobold. I mean, I can try. Ouch, sold. Ouch, sold. Initial concept was a kobold who sells broken mirrors, not saying that they broke, but I like this direction. Both snoot hammer and tail gavel I like. Yeah. We can draw both. We could do both here. We have the backup, so... The chin, I don't know. We can do whatever we want forever. That's true, technically. Okay, this is... I'm looking up Hammerhead Shark. Okay, but wait, I kind of, like, don't hate this. Kobold salesman, call that a scalesman. Oh. He looks happy. He looks really happy. He's like really happy to do his job. I kind of want to give him like a sleazy ponytail. Yeah. Like a shark kobold. I don't think the gavel tail is really doing it for me though. What we can do... This is definitely more of a shark person than a kobold now. I don't know how to distinguish this as a kobold specifically, but as like a general critter, like really good. I don't know about that. Catherine, what do we think of this? I kind of like the idea of like a bunch of papers and other things kind of like breaking out of the top. I'm gonna do another layer of lines. I'm trying out doing like really, really rough lines like this. Goofy as fuck, love it. Hell yeah. Doing these really rough lines and then coming back and doing the cleaner ones rather than trying to be too clean. Yeah. And then just wanting to clean the lines that we already had, you know? Look at this. Okay, and then what we can do here is take you, flip them and rip them. Move you here. Yeah. And then I could just kind of put my logo here or something. Or up here. And you can go like here. Okay. Now let's do some like nice clean lines. These are backups. The hammer has worked in. The mirror is here. Though we could put some other bad luck things in. If we want to do broken mirror, bad luck kind of shenaniganery. And the salesman, I think, shines through very clearly. Tightrope tension from Wii Fit Plus. Wow. Mirroring this other shape. These shapes are crazy. What's going on? Okay, here. And then this here is not like a feather, it's like a receipt, like a crumpled receipt. Oh! Ah! Ooh, ah! Mystery Dungeon music that makes me go nuts. Just because I recognize it as PMD jibs instantly. The hat is secretly 3,000 tons. This is an impact frame. Wow. Hammerhead Shirk looking bold. Yes! I mean, hammer is one of the prompts. That's what we're going for. Wait, I just realized this kind of looks like... Got like a little bit of like a stash going on. Wow. I really like this one. I got the prompts by asking the polycule to pick one prompt each? Hell yeah. Good way to go about it. I wonder if... I think I wouldn't be able to do that for mine, just because we all know, like, what the prompt is for, so we'd all be thinking of, like, what the ideal kobold combo would be. Unless I ask, like, way after the this was all done, out of the blue. Then maybe. Or I could just roll. Good up to each roll a d100. Sorry, I'm not the chattiest. I'm just like... I am like tired. I like this torn arm. What caused this? Do you guys think it was just like some of the torn glass? Was this salesman attacked by one of the potential clientele, maybe? Was this an injury while scavenging for some particularly good product? Was he hungry? Didn't have anything else particularly yummy to munch on? And the sleeve smelled nice? Oh, gotta head out. Have a good, everybody. Have a good. Yes. I know it's a wonky time to stream. I will post the finished product in my server, and I will ping you, Catherine. In the meantime, we'll have a lot of fun working on this. And I think, honestly, if you want like a different color scheme or something, I wouldn't mind swapping around some colors later. I hope that you have a good whatever you're doing. And Maxim said work. So, probably work. Good luck. Salute emoji. Chat. What other megas do you think will be in the new thing? If you got to like pick one, like what would you pick? I don't know if there's leaks for this batch or not, or if the leaks were only for the first one. What other pokes are your favorites in Axum? Obviously, you're a big dragon fan, but all your faves have megas now. Ah. It would take a full day for me to answer that question. Oh, interesting. You need to take some time to investigate, to ruminate on it. If I had to pick a Pokemon that wasn't in any of my favorites, the first one that comes to mind is Alolan Dugtrio, because it would be funny as hell. And that's really it. The leaked mega list we got are all of them? Well, I don't want to know what's on the leaked list. Personally. But I like speculating for fun. So that just means, Ruben, just don't say anything about what you know. You have forbidden, powerful knowledge. Can't wait for you guys' reaction. I am really excited to see what there is. I am looking forward to it. I like quite a lot of dragon Pokemon, but not every favorite is a dragon. Here's a question on Axum. What's your least favorite dragon? Pokemon, specifically. Not asking what beef you have with other dragons. That would cause some sort of, like, villages to get burned down or something, probably. And I don't want to be the cause of that. Of course, I won't spoil. I appreciate it, Roman. Thank you. With great knowledge comes great responsibility. You're asking me a tough question. I know. If it's too negative to ask, I understand. I'm just curious while we're just kind of sitting and chitter-chattering. I've been thinking of doing another stream that's just like another tier list or something. Because I enjoyed those. I just don't know, like, what we do, right? Tier list wise. Least favorite dragon? Charizard. This can't be real. Least favorite dragon? Kingdra. Oh, interesting. Very, very interesting. That's one of the OGs. Is it an OG rivalry with the OGs between Kingdra and Dragonite line? Or is it just like Kingdra doesn't kind of feel like it has enough of that dragon energy? Excalibur line is also not something I like. I'm also not a huge Excalibur fan. It's not like my least favorite, it's just like, I don't know. I feel like the final stage just falls flat a little bit. Excalibur is cool. Kingdra doesn't have that dragon energy. I can definitely see what you mean, yeah. But Kingdra uses 8 moves in its gym battle in the anime. Or maybe 9. I don't necessarily hate it. It's just least favorite. It's just like low on the list. I get you. It's just not dragony enough. Yeah. I get ya. Bex is okay. I think out of the Excalibur line, my favorite of that set is honestly probably the middle stage. Like, I like how the middle stage looks. I think the first stage is extremely goofy, but like kind of charming. The final stage is like, it's just not for me. I don't know. Maybe I'll warm up to it over time. Or maybe I'll stay cold on it. Thumbs down. What the hell is Guzzlord? That's an Ultra Beast. It's an alien. That one's kind of a freak. It's like Ultra Beasts have Pokemon types, but they're kind of an exception. Like, those are aliens. I feel like types are just, like, attempting to quantify them. The Guzzler! Ooh, the Guzzler! Me when the Guzzler shows up. Ah! Because that's what he says. Salamence for Roman as your least favorite dragon? Damn! Salamence is one of my OG favorite dragons. It has fallen off of my list of favorites, but it's one that I like because of the way it's shaped. It's very, like, this is shaped in a way that is good for making toys out of it, which is funny. And its croissant form, its Mega Evo makes me laugh a lot. When they revealed Salamance's Mega Evolution, I literally laughed about it for an entire day. Like, I felt nauseous when I was done laughing about it because I thought it was so fucking funny. Tatsugiri. Cheetah said the sushi. Yeah, Tatsugiri. Anaxim said also Tatsugiri. Yes. We talking least favorite dragon. Hi, Cactus. Waving. Hi. How you doing? Sorry I didn't get to chitter chatter with you as much while we were doing the Beastie Ball stream. It was just a little overwhelming trying to manage the conversation with Goblin and Beastie Ball and talking about other stuff. But now I'm just drawing, so I can talk about anything I want. So we're talking about least favorite dragons right now. They don't necessarily have to be dragons you hate or anything. It's just the dragons that you don't enjoy as much as the other dragons. This conversation started because I was asking our resident dragon, our local dragon moderator, Anaxim, because I was curious. Nah, all good, haha. Yeah. Damn, Mega Salamence is so fucking funny. Oh, I want to throw it so bad. Croissant! Tatsugiri is a dragon because dragon roll sushi and probably being a Sachi Hoko. Interesting. Interesting. A dragon roll. That's pretty cute, actually. I'm very neutral on Tatsugiri. It's like, that's a guy that exists. Shrug. What other dragons are there? I need to, like, scroll through a list. The one I would say I don't like most would be Turtonator, but Gamesh! Gamesh! I actually didn't like Turtonator as much either until I watched the anime. Anime Turtonator is a delight. My sweet, sweet Turtonator, beloved angel. Explodey baby. Really, really freaking cute Turtonator. Adorable. Also, the Mata Mata that the animal is based off of, I see it at Repticons all the time, and it is a delight. But it's definitely, like, a very, very strange one to be a dragon type. It doesn't give dragon as much, but, like, I can see it. I'm here now, you can get started. Thank you, Rain. Imagine a croissant dragon Pokemon. That's Mega Salamence. Not saying Turtonator is bad. You're saying it's your least favorite. I get it. Yeah, totally. Anaxim's faves for dragons are Charizard line, Dragonair line, Goodra, Flygon. Yeah, I mean, those are all great. Out of every dragon, that one would be at the bottom because something has to be there. Yeah. That's understandable. Look at the kobold we're drawing. Hammerhead kobold. Dragonair goes over Dragonite? Damn. I don't think that's a very controversial opinion, honestly. A lot of people really, really love Dratini Dragonair over Dragonite. Though Dragonite is also very beloved. Because of course. That whole line is very cherished. Sleazy motherfucker looking bold. I love him, yes. Cactus said I love Kingdra. Kingdra's pretty cool. Kingdra seems divisive in chat. Kingdra showed up in the last session of Yapos that I ran yesterday night. There was one who was in the game. The party had been... Where do I want to start this story? So the party is currently trying to prepare to approach an island that is suffering from a supernatural drought. They are at a neighboring island, kind of asking around the people who are there, which includes the locals, but also all the refugees from the island that are affected by the drought. The start of the story, Rumvold was picked up by Ali's family. Fen proceeds to spend hours upon hours summarizing the entirety of a 3-year campaign. Sweats. But, you know, the group was there investigating, like, what was going on with this whole drought situation. And they meet the elder of the island that they're at, and are looking for Pokemon that are aquatic or would know rain dance or water moves that would be helpful. So Elder sends out their extremely old Kingdra, has cataracts, can't see very well, and they pet the Kingdra under the chin and everything, and they can hear it kind of like chortling and like gurgling through its snoot, and it sprays out some little bubbles to try and indicate that it wants pets from everyone in the party. And after properly being petted and attended to and diplomatized with, and all that sweet, cute stuff, it eventually agrees to perform a rain dance for the group. It's cute. Keith is a great character. Keith was there. What is Shiny Kingdra's coloration? I'm catching up with chat now that I explained what that story was. What are the colors on that one? Hydreigon really got shafted by Game Freak, lol. Hydreigon is the 3-headed one, right? It is not my favorite dragon, but that is no fault of its own. That is a personal thing because I had an ex-friend who it was their favorite and they treated me badly. So, you know, that's what it is. It's okay. There's 1,000 other Pokemon I can like. Shiny Kingdra is pure purple with red eyes. That sounds really cool. I want to put like a money clip on the tag here. You guys know what a money clip is? It's like a clip you use and you keep like wads of cash in it. Purple. Good choice of color. It's a good color. Let's see. There we go. Do we want looking at the camera? Boom, 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 boom. Kirby Air Ride. Cute. Okay, when you give like the little highlights to the eyes, they look a little bit like a Skungy. Most Pseudo Legends got a Mega. Dragapult got its own move. Komao got its move and a Z move. Hydreigon got a worse Paradox form and is part of the reason Fairy had to be introduced. Looking at the mirror. Oh, that's a good idea. It is quad weak to Fairy. Womp womp. Yeah, looking at the mirror is a great idea, actually. Actually, no, I kind of like the weird crust coming off the bottom. Okay, this guy's really, actually pretty cute. There we go. Now we can do colors. Snooper, Soothe. Inker. My man got royally screwed over. Poor thing. Hey, maybe it'll have more luck with the DLCs. Or the next gen or something. Sucks because it's shiny is great. It's like green, isn't it? That one is green, right? I think I remember this one being green. It was in a movie, wasn't it? But only like half of one? Wasn't the black movie and the white movie, original ones with Victini, they were like the same movie, but there was like two different shinies. Like one of them was shiny, Hydreigon was shiny in one, and then a different poke was shiny in the other. Green with purple. That's me colors. Wow. I'm gonna do bigger. Here we go. Time-wise, we are at under an hour. Okay. We're doing really good on time. Last time we did a bold, I accidentally took 2 hours. But I was kind of struggling. I think that the tank was kind of empty. Even if you know what I'm saying. For real, for real. Who knows? Maybe things will be better. For the 30th anniversary for Gen 10, I'm very excited to see what they're going to be doing with Pokemon's stuff. I am hopeful. I'm optimistic. We'll see how things go. In the meantime, I'll have the DLC to play, and I'll have Poketopia, or however you say it, Chromacopia. Not that the tank is full today. Yeah, I'm also I'm pretty oofy doofy today, but I'm hanging in there and I'm getting art done. I feel better now than I did this morning, so I'm glad I did postpone the stream till like later in the day. Because I think if I tried to stream in the morning, this would have taken me double the time that it has right now. You mentioning Goblin's Beastie Ball stream just reminded me. What's up? What do you got for me? Poketopia has my interest in it more for story reasons because I feel like there were hints of the game set in some form of post-apocalyptic Kanto. I saw the theorization about that. Oh, I forgot to give the bottom part of the gavel chin. Do I want to go back and add that? I think I do. Wonder if I could take some inspiration from it. Post-apocalypse in general would be interesting. The idea behind the Pika 3 stuff would be Pika 3 and Giratina comic is having Pika 3 confront a very pissed off Giratina. Perhaps. I think it depends on how you execute the function of Giratina in the world. Because while Giratina functions as a kind of devil-like character in some Pokemon mythos, technically the domain it rules over, the distortion world, is not necessarily one of afterlife. Even though it is, of course, a ghost. This can vary from interpretation to interpretation. It is tricky, yes. I'm Pokopia pilled. Crab said. Yeah. Rain said, I'm interested in Pokopia, but not convinced. Yeah. Have you played any of the Dragon Quest Builder type stuff? because I've heard it's gonna maybe be like that. It was like by the same devs. The idea this rat and a Doublade who was meant to die somehow survive and traveling in the future would 1000% get under Giratina's skin. Solid subbing would be Dialga because of the time BS. Yeah. Cactus, have you played Explorers of Time, Darkness, or Sky? Because that does tie in pretty tastily with some of the mythos that is in those games. And I would say that that could work with either of those, mythology-wise. Otherwise, if you're working with... Now I'm really curious and I want to look up Pokemon. Oh, man. Let me search this. I'm very curious. No, but I'm very aware of Primal Dialga. Primal Dialga is not quite the same thing. There is something very similar in the post-game of that game. I would honestly recommend playing through that game or even just watching a playthrough of the post-game DLC. All of you were just placed in time by a human lich, TBH, so I think the Helga would give you a pass. Maybe. Who else is there? So, especially since one of Dialga's emissaries was involved in the mission. Yeah. Explorers of Sky is something I need to give a proper go. I am hoping and praying so hard that they make a freaking Explorers of Sky DX next year. They need to. Honestly, if the Giratina plan doesn't work out... I mean, you literally could. I would say it's not even as much about the plan working out as much as just writing out what you think makes sense. It's your mythos to write. You know what would make sense? Like you were saying, I think, before? Ho-Oh is good. Yes. Ho-Oh alternative. Like, Ho-Oh being like, you're an affront to life is very interesting. What else would be good? Maybe Evil Doll? I miss my legs, Volo. I miss them a lot. I'll be back. Giratina after the final battle in Legends Arceus. Yeah. I could see the, I could see, like, the Oro Trio being involved in some way. Okay. Now I'm getting rid of this and I'm coloring. Oops. No! Since Ho-Oh is based on the Phoenix, I think it would want to test Pika 3. Yeah. One of my Cha-Cha characters I have right now is from the family that serves Ho-Oh. They're the Fukada family. Her name is Midori. Midori Fukada. And she talks like this! The campaign is set in the 16... It's technically this... What is it? I forget how centuries work. It's 1697 or something? So is it the 17th century? But there are obviously modern people who still live and serve Ho-Oh in like the present day that the Team Shine members are alive in too. Oh, coolio. Yeah. First century is the zeros. Yeah, 17th century for the 1600s. Falls out of the hole in the ceiling. This can't be real. There was a conversation about Giratina, but chat moved too fast and now it's gone. I'm sorry. You guys have too many wonderful things to say, and I'm focusing on doing my actual thing I'm supposed to be doing For the kobolds. Hi, my computer at work wasn't working, but I can finally watch. Hi! Hi, Eric. Let's see. Do we want to go blue? Do we want to go like a gray? I'd imagine Ho-Oh testing Pikachu would be a fitting conclusion to her own story. I think that that's totally up to you, but it does sound cool. And if you want to write that story, you should do it. I've been thinking of doing some writing for Rosette stuff. The yummy thing about running a bunch of games is that if I wanted to put Rosette in any of them, I literally could whenever I wanted. Or I could just write my own fanfic of Rosette doing stuff, and it would literally be canon because she's my character and I can do what I want. Wrapping up work, this is for background audio. Yeah. I should. You should. You should create. If you're feeling inspired. Rosette is on every encounter table. This can't be disproven. Smile. We should catch Rosette. Not possible. I would make way too big of a deal of someone having a Hydrapple. It would not be fair. At least not at first. Your government assigned Hydrapple. When you get a high enough social link with Coach, he gives everybody one. Not even an Applin, just a full Hydrapple. It's been 3,000 years! Rosette becomes the next Az. Rosette eats Lysander. And becomes the next Az. She's probably already gonna live forever anyways, because she's a fucking dragon. This guy's nose is insane. It's a gavel. Actually, I can't stand looking at this kobold. Grotesque positive. You don't like? Mirror Salesman Hammer. You don't like Hammerhead Bolt? Oh, back to dragons. Shiny Alpha Ampharos? Nice. If you want him to leave, you have to buy a mirror. I don't make the rules here, okay, buddy? Look. If you want me to go, so you want me to leave. Isn't that just your little fantasy? Isn't that just great? Crab is at their limit. There's a clip from the chair company that Coob kept playing over and over for me. That was just a person saying that over and over again. And then I said, someone in Blood Moon has a Glimmet, and I was thinking about them. I was like, his soul is at her Glimmet. I'm only saying I know a kobold with a gun. This can't be real. If Golisopod gets a Mega in the ZA DLC, does a solid chance of being Bug Dragon? Maybe. I don't know. Look at the pair, Chikorita. I'm 100% brainstorming for the new setting thanks to Pokopia. Cute. Brainstorming for new settings is awesome. Writing for things that you have creative inspiration for is awesome. even if you don't end up finishing the thing you created, the act of creation in itself is a beautiful thing. And you should pursue it. Because it's a fun way to spend your time. Is it not enjoyable in itself, even if it doesn't end up becoming anything? Yum yum. I mean, it's nice when it becomes productive too, obviously. But it's not the end all be all. Mr. Rhyme Mega, please. Okay. Mega Emolga or Riot. Oh my god. It just looks like a parachute. Rain said my current setting is just so close to being ready, just need a map and to put things on it. That sounds awesome. I should also someday write plot beyond like the 3 paragraphs of vague ideas. Typically what I do, if I'm working on like a big region with a lot of areas, is I like using, so for Yapos, I use or an area that has like a big map, I like using something like Trello or something that's like a wiki that I can organize into pages. And then I'll make pages for things I want to write stuff for, or make tabs or cards or whatever I want to do. I used to use Evernote before Evernote shat itself. And then, you know, you kind of paste things out. And you'd be like, oh, well, I want to write for my setting. I want to write for my comic, whatever, right? I'm going to write 1 or 2 or 3 of these cards in like a week. Or like 1 a day if you're feeling really ambitious, right? Cactus said, to be fair, I feel like I need to get back onto sorting out the script for my PMD one-shot. That would be so good. You should. You literally should. That'd be so great. I would love to see that happen. Let's see. Gold or green? We're going green. I'm thinking green. And then we're green here. And we're green here. And then the pants and the shirt. You're so clever, eh? I kind of did that with my book, wrote out chapter titles, but nothing in the chapter. Yeah, yeah, laying out a template is nice. Not sure if I mentioned it, but I do have a location down, named area and region. I think so. I think you mentioned this. I vaguely remember this. My memory has been really unreliable lately, but like, even if I forget something that you've told me, I do appreciate it being shared with me. This is going to everybody in general. I'm sorry if I forget. My dumbass brain sometimes is like, what if you dropped everything and instead of remembering anything that's important, you remembered the fact that there's 2 different black and white movies and the only differences are like the legendary and then like a shiny in either game. Then I have these problems too, don't you worry. Good. I won't worry too much. PMD is still a bucket list game to do in TTRPG. PMD is beautiful. It's a wonderful thing. We'll do a brown. Need the brown. The region for my one-shot is Arabosa, and the town is called Tumsa Town. Yes. Yes. Hi, Miss Puffles. Hi, Roman. Nice face. Thank you. Can I ask something personal? As long as you don't mind me not answering it if I don't want to answer. Sure. Also, I hope you've been doing well, Miss Puffles. I know sometimes you... I feel like I can't keep track of when people hop in and out of the stream all the time, but, like... I'm glad when you get to hop in now and then. Drawing my bolds. Oh, Catherine has returned. Hello. Yeah, I have been absent. It's okay. It's okay, Miss Puffles. Miss Puffles asked how old I am. I don't mind sharing. Don't make fun of me. Chat. I'm not old. But I'm 29. Okay? Next year, I'm turning 30. I'm probably gonna do something nice for my 30th. No, you can't! Cheetah! I'm so old. I like how the people who I know are older than me are the ones who are making fun of me. Parentheses in a joking way. That is older than me. Yeah. You sillies. Y'all are being sillies. I think that the internet's perception of what old is super stupid. Personally. It's real silly. I'll be sure to mail you a cane. Thank you. Like a candy cane? Yum yum. Wait, will it be edible? You still sound 20 to me. Thank you. Kids these days. I'm gonna wake up after my birthday next year and be like, all right, everyone, I'm here and ready to stream. Right, now let's play one wonderful game that came out. I remember when this one released. I was just a young whippersnapper. I was in high school at the time. The Elder Scrolls Skyrim. I will be playing it with crowd control, chat. Please don't make me too mad. I'm going to laugh too hard. It's going to throw out my back. What's the pattern on the tie? It's supposed to be a money clip. Lesson I learned from the Japanese, if you want to compliment your boss or something, compliment on their age. Oh. Among Us? I saw a post saying folks born in 05 were ancient and only those born in 06 were worthy of sharing wisdom. What the hell? There was legit an old woman who played Skyrim. Yes, I know this person. I remember. She was a legend. I'm very happy. Is she still around or did she pass away recently? Oh no. That would make me sad. We should make this mirror look like there's something magic happening in here. I don't actually know. Last time I looked her up, she was still kicking, and she was like, you people need to release the next Elder Scrolls. Please, I'm begging you. I want to play the next Elder Scrolls. It's been fucking eons. And Bethesda was like, no comment. There we go. Ben looks like they're 9. Thanks. She's living, but now retired because she's tired of Skyrim. Understandable. So, it's funny. I haven't had an issue with people guessing my age wrong recently, but when I was in college, I think within the span of a week, one person guessed that I was still in high school, and then another person guessed that I was in middle school, and then one person asked me if I was actually, like, in college. Oh, time for me to hit the old chestpin mine. Oh, good luck out there, soldier. Salute emoji. do like a small. Maybe like a similar pattern for the belt. Yeah. You need to get that maroon fella. That coloration would be awesome. You bring very young, energetic energy, fan. Thank you. I'm doing my best. Before I dip, broken mirror belt buckle maybe? That is a good idea, actually. Have you seen what the new next Mega Shone was? Yeah. Yeah, from this morning? Yeah. I'm neutral. I mean, I'm happy for people who like the poke. Gonna get some hot milk, BRB? I'm jealous. I want some hot milk. Like a warm, nice warm drink. It was interesting. The new one? Yeah. Is this gonna be a spoiler for anybody? Is it a spoiler for anyone? What the new Mega is? Here, I'll say this. I'm gonna talk about the new Mega. In like 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, hello. Hello, chat. The new Mega was Zero Aura. I like the idea the design for it was dope AF. When you think about it for a minute, it doesn't make a goddamn lick of sense, lol. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I'm like, I don't care that much. It's a cool furry design, I guess. Shrug. The furries will be happy. The furries who draw them. Okay, actually, wait. Did I say the wrong Z name and creature? Maybe I said the wrong name. Glasses for this thing? Dual monocles. Magical so that they float, I think. Or, like, domes of glass. No, I was thinking of the right one. Yeah, it's Zero Aura. Yeah. No, not that. You could theoretically tie it in with the other guy being from Alola. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, meh. Weh. Eh. Okay, I'm no longer talking about the it. The only new Mega I care about is this one video of Mega Victreebel opening their mouth in sync with the horn from the intro of Vengabus. Wham! Yeah, that one I've seen. It's really good. Thank you. It's very good. It's very powerful. It's a wonderful, wonderful creation. Humanity is really good for creating such wonderful things. You and teeny tiny. The only new Mega I care about is Mega Mimikyu. And then said Rain. Then Eric said Mimikyu is wonderful, but if it had a Mega, it'd be cracked in half. You can't improve on perfection after all. Yeah. Favorite normal and shiny of the new Megas? The favorite shiny is Embor. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. You have a point, but I want it anyways, said Rain. Understandable. I would want a Mega... I want Mega Garganacl. Like, I don't even know what they would make it look like, but I don't care. And I know that I just like Garganacl, and I think it deserves more love because it's perfect. Mega Bidoof. You're right! The fact that Embor kept the blue fire is peak. True. Mega Bidoof with signature ability Moody too. Double Moody. I think this guy's done. What do we want to name this individual? And what stats do we want to do? Hey, it's more mystery dungeon music. We're gonna go green on the colors. Kind of like a yellow-green. Desaturate a bit. Normal favorite megas are Skarmory and Starmie. Those two are really, really good. Yeah. Mega Vivillon would fuck hard. That would be cool. Would it look like a quilt? That would be really cool. I hope that no one who doesn't want spoilers is in here. It's probably fine. It's not spoilers for me. We're probably good. Question mark. Thinking about Moody too. My Mega book. This can't be real. Okay. Let's do stats and name for this cool new bold, and then we will do another bold. They got a gavel on their snoot. Missed you, by the way. Aw. That's sweet. I have been streaming... I've been starting to stream a little more, but yeah, I feel like it's a little more easier to miss me than like when I was streaming almost every day. I'm glad you're here. Name is Mr. Glees. Oh my god. My friend Splitgear suggested a Hammer Ted. Golisopod Mega would be really cool, yes. Hi, E, it's E. Hi, E. You. I already did a cool AF design, so you know that bug's gonna get cooler. Golisopod, I don't remember if I've drawn Golisopod before, but it looks like the kind of mon that would be really difficult to draw. Hammer Ted, Soul the Sammer, Mr. Glees. These names are very interesting. Saul the Sharkman. I'm gonna give priority to Catherine because Catherine is the one who owns this. So we're gonna go Hammer Ted. There we go. Now going for stats. Let's go a nice bright green. I'm gonna say high mobility. Medium dragon? Oh, I was saying my friend suggested Hammer Ted, not me. Oh, then what do you suggest? I am back. More shark than dragon. True, true. Maybe like one down. Vaguely. I think high Moxie. I think Max Moxie. Max Moxie, high Tinker, low cutie factor. I think no cutie factor. Everyone seems to kind of hate this guy. Who said sharks are like fish dragons? They kind of are fish dragons. What is this? Clear all the other random stuff that's on there. Honestly, I have no other ideas for names, so if you think Hammer Ted is the best of the lot, then Hammer Ted is. Nobody thinks this guy is cute. He gets kicked out of the Applebee's on entry. No! This can't be real. Max... Well, okay. I think maybe this should be reversed. I think Max Tinker... High Moxie. Mid to low dragon... No cutie factor, high mobility. I think that the eyes here allows for like 360 vision. You have to be cute to go to Applebee's. 2 yeses. Fuck. It's okay. We don't have to go to the Applebee's. Save it for the apples and the bees. Only Rosette and, I don't know, like Beedrill can go there. I'm thinking about how much I like Organical. I can go for you. Do you want the apples or the bees? Apples, please. Yay! I have confidence I can go to Applebee's. I agree. I think anyone here could go to Applebee's. Sorry, I ordered bees. I've heard Applebee's from skits and such. Applebee's is like a restaurant. Applebee's is a place with a microwave. Oh. I think we're gonna go with Hammer Ted here. Hammer Ted I like. The other names were also pretty good. Don't get me wrong. But Hammer Ted for like a hammerhead pun. Hammer Ted also seems like probably a fake name that this kobold would have come up with for themselves. And like their real name is probably like, I don't know, Jeff. Or honestly, Hammer Ted, like a normal ass name, and like actual name is like, I don't know, Smolderoth the Destroyer. He's like, that's really bad for, you know, personal brand. Hammer Ted, real name Grink Frunzeldorf. Ha! I know it's a gavel, but it looks like he has a second hat for his snoot. Yeah, it's a hat, it's a weird gavel, it's some sort of strange growth, it's a curse that someone cast on him. Who knows? Honestly, I kind of want to do, like, one more thing. Maybe not on the hands and feet. Maybe literally just on the tail. Maybe on the eyes? I think I don't want it on the eyes. I think just the tail and like a small amount. Yeah. Yeah. Oops. And like a little bit of trimming here. Okay, all good. I like the lighter tone underside things. Can we have someone else on screen? Crab is upset. Do you like the lighter undertones? Do you like this? We like here? Crab hates the shart. Yeah, I liked it. Okay, how about this? All good? Yippee! Yay! There's some sort of argument happening in chat that I've lost track of. Let's make someone else now. What type of vehicle does he drive since this is for Gaslands? Dumpster. I'm thinking the worst possible station wagon. Stolen hearse. I will export after the stream. We have... dumpster full of broken mirrors. This can't be real. I wouldn't worry too much about it, Fen. Just talking about why Aegislash sucks in ZA. That's sad. What if I used Aegislash in the DLC just because you said that? And not because I was already planning on doing it anyways. ... But digs my heels in. Okay, we are going from Catherine's to Rain's. We're doing a Rain one. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Zoop. I think this is a 3-roll. Me? Me? You. Soldier boy voice. You. You. Aegislash sounds like a move in Final Fantasy. True. Aegislash. It's you. Okay, we're rolling dice, guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Why are all these numbers so close together? Dice. Mazda Miata that's been ignoring repairs for the past 6,000 miles. That's scary. Okay. These are all really high numbers. 77. 74. 87. Yeah. So, looking at our table, 74 is cosplay. Wait, that's really good. That sounds like something... That sounds good. Okay. 77 is Gecko. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. And 87 is Opera. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay. Opera. We're bringing back the opera again. Or did we even have opera in the first place, or was I just being dramatic before? No, we didn't even have opera for the other one we did. It was Viking, Carnival, and Chocolate. I'm excited to see this kobold, yes. Cosplay Gecko approaches them as nothing. Cactus and rain. Do I need to... What am I gonna do? What are you two doing? What's happening over there? You want to talk about something else? The time zones for birthday parties are not gonna work out very well. I'm gonna tell you guys to change the subject. You can continue talking about Za, but talk about some different pokes. Talk about Oricorio. Or Marowak. Yeah, Marowak is doable. Oops, too big. Wait. Oh, hey! Thank you so much for the raid! Hi, Raiders! Stray Dreams Gaming! Hello, hello! Welcome! My name is Fan. I am a variety streamer. I do play a lot of creature collectors and video games, but today we're doing some art. Thank you, mods, for doing a shout out! Yay! I'll follow you, Stray Dreams Gaming. If my button will work. Clicks. Yay! I hope y'all had a good time with whatever you were streaming. Who pinned Applebee's? That's super funny. We are drawing kobolds. I did a fundraiser recently. And for people who donated, I roll features on a table, or they got to pick if they donated a big enough number. And then I design a kobold based on the features that we rolled. But yeah, feel free to stay and chitter chatter. If you want, tell us what you were playing. What you're doing. If you gotta go and rest, go and do your resting. I hope that you have a good day. And I hope that the chatters you brought in are also having a good day. And then I give them like a sticker on their forehead. One of them has like a picture of a snail that's giving 2 thumbs up. Was just doing side quests on ZA, started dozing, so needed to check blood sugar. Oh, the Za side quests are really cute. So cute. Which Discord are we in together, Stray Dreams? Either way. Yeah. Get your blood sugar checked. Yeah. Do you vibing? The Nut House. Oh, the Nut House. Cutes. I've enjoyed quite a few of them. Yeah, they're really, really cute. Okay. I'm focusing now. I'm locking in. This one is... We just rolled. We just started another one. The previous one we did earlier We had Mirror, Salesman, and Hammer, and we ended up with Hammer Ted. Hammerhead Kobold right here. Very, very interesting individual. We've come up with some very interesting critters as well. Now it's time to do another one. Underscore. There we go. Down. What kind of gecko are you thinking? Well, whenever I think of a gecko, the first one that always comes to mind is Toke's because it's super cute. And it's one of my favorite geckos ever. But I should probably swoop around. There's many, many beautiful gecko options. Oh, the playlist ended. The one thing that held Marowak back was its speed. Now you're gonna send back a bunch of powerful Flare Blitz. Yay! I never used Alolan Marowak. Let's do Coffee Shop Video Game Music Copyright Free Edition. TM, 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 hopefully. What's TeamSpeak, guys? I don't know what you're talking about. Am I silly? I choose my arm. Oh, confused. TeamSpeak is Team Viewer is different. Oh. Huh. Marowak can hold a thick club. Wow. Alolan Marrow can cook in Za. Ooh. Folks mostly don't get their abilities. Some of them got their stuff. I don't even understand how exactly they're deciding to scale things. Okay, we're thinking about geckos. I'm Googling geckos. I'm not opening Pokemon TCG Pocket as much as it's tempting. Team Viewer is like a program to control someone else's PC, and TeamSpeak was basically 2000's Discord, specifically the VC part of Discord. Oh, I think Tevin uses that, or used. All Pokemon are good. Focusing on competitive viability is ignoring other aspects of Pokemon that are just as important, if not more so. Some Pokemon are neutral. Some Pokemon are lawful evil. I kind of want to draw a leopard gecko. Maybe not all Pokemon are good. Malamar is pretty bad. Malamar. 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 That's what it sounds like in the anime. It's so funny. Outside of comp, Alolan Marowak is still cool AF. Yeah. Cactus is just getting into the bones of competitive shenaniganery. I have no strong opinions either way. I haven't even done the competitive stuff. Damn, I should do that. Maybe I'll do that after this. Malamar is a yummy candy. Crunch, 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 crunch. I thought it would be more like a gummy. I don't like that. Why is there crunchy? You are my friend now. Please do not resist. That's the best news I've heard all day. Okay, leopard gecko. Leopard gecko. Cosplay opera. Cosplay opera. So, thinking cosplay opera, my first thought went to like space opera. Like another kind of sci-fi theming. Is that kind of like Star Warsy? Maybe? It's gonna be mental to watch. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm going to watch Worlds in person this year or not. It depends on if my little bro makes it to Worlds this year, which I believe he will. But you know, I don't have like tickets locked in yet or anything. But if I do go, I will definitely be watching some of the ZA stuff, and it'll be really wild to watch for sure in person, I'm sure. It's gonna be like, oh, what the hell's going on? ZA will be at Worlds. Yeah, I know. I was thinking more Phantom than Space. I could do more Phantom opera. Are we doing another, like, cute round kobold? Yeah, Za's gonna be at Worlds. Champions will be at Worlds. They're probably still gonna have Scarlet Violet at Worlds next year. Because they're still doing tournaments right now for Scarlet Violet. Champions is, I think, coming out, like, early next year. You're gonna make a team to fuck with people who play the meta. That sounds fun and interesting. Maybe I'll stream some Champions. I don't know, it might be too embarrassing. I don't really like playing competitive too much. Scar Violet and Za are different games, yeah. Champions is gonna be at Worlds. They announced it at the previous Worlds. Yeah. They said at the previous Worlds that it's gonna be there. Pokopia will be at Worlds contest for best looking area. That's cute. My only critique for Poki is that it's digital only. Yeah. I do like how Pokopia is doing more radical designs. I think that'll be cute. Clarification for the Marowak stuff is that it'll have huge power specifically through the item. Yeah. They're doing... Oh, the radical designs with Pokemon like how you would draw them, Fed? Aww. Aww. Gotta get food and a cake for my friend's birthday. Okay. Get ice cream cake. Ice cream cake, please. Ice cream cake, please. Please, ice cream cake. With sprinkle. I'm getting ice cream and cake separately. Milkshake Monday confirmed? God, I wish that were me. I could go for a milkshake. I need to see some, like, Phantom of the Opera stuff. Photon of the Opera. Not quite. Image. Photon of the Opera. Okay, bye, slides away. Bye! I'll get rainbow sprinkles if you have them. Good. Anywho. Anywho? Yoo-hoo. Bye. Bye, people who are leaving. Bye. Maybe instead of this, could be... Oh, I don't know. I like this head shape. I'm a bounce before I start going on tangents again. Your prerogative. I don't mind either way. Chatting is chatting. As long as no one is, like, seriously mad for realsies, I'm good. Chatting. I have no idea to tell who's mad at any given moment. I don't know about this. I'm gonna save that for now. I'm looking at the poses. I want to make sure I don't repeat any poses too directly of the first bolds I did. Nobody is upset. Okay, that's good. Someone whose username is nobody shows up. Hey. This can't be real. Don't want to get overstimmed. Okay. Overstimmed the bail. Looking at Phantom of the Opera type kind of stuff. Sorry, I meant to say Odysseus is upset. Oh, wow. The King of Ithaca, also famously nobody. Yeah. I myself have been wondering things as well with the Hatch Day birthday coming right around the corner. Yeah. What have you been wondering? I like how me asking about the dragons thing spurred a conversation that went on and then kind of coasted for, like, the past, like, 2 hours. I want to draw Stand Step. And big tail. Like me! I feel like I want to both celebrate it special, but also not. Oh, celebrate your birthday? I want the day to stand out compared to other days, and I'm not sure if it would be. So... I think if you want the day to stand out, I have found that as I've gotten older, if you want the day to stand out, you kind of have to push for it a little bit. Even though you feel like, oh, I shouldn't, you know, I don't need to make it all about me. It's literally your day. It was made, you were made that day. You existed. And sometimes other people aren't going to really realize how much of a deal you want to make it unless you speak up and say something about it, right? And especially when people get older, like when you start to reach your I mean, honestly, even when you reach your 20s, right? Top of your 20s and up, people stop making it a big deal. They're like, it's my birthday, I'm just gonna stay home and not do anything. Like, you think, oh, they're just, people just think they're gonna chill and do nothing. If you want to make it a big deal, you can. You literally could. As big a deal as you want to, as big a deal as you can afford. I like making it a big deal. Even if it's like a little big deal. Even if it's just like, it's my birthday, I'm gonna have some treats. I'm gonna have some sweets. I'm gonna tell everyone it's my freaking birthday. I'm over my mid-20s now. Yeah. What did you do on your birthday? I think this is like one of the more low-key birthdays that I've actually had. Ironically, now that you mention it. 365th of the year just for you. Wow. It's good stuff. Yeah. It's fun to make a thing out of it. What exactly did I do? I can look at my planner and I can see what I did. If I wrote it down. Which I might not have. I didn't write down what I did. I wasn't doing my planner. Oh, right. That was, I was having a really rough October. That was when my car broke down, I think. I think it was like right, before my birthday, my car broke down or something. Like the Monday before. I can't super remember. I know, I think we had a really, really yummy... Oh, I remember now. Yes, it was a really rough October. Yeah. So luckily enough, an event came before me, which was the vet that we take the girls to was having an open house that day. And they were showing off all the facilities inside of the vet and like going into detail on how the care at the vet works. So we went in there and we got to see a bunch of really cool animals. Like we saw some different kinds of owls. Coob got to see an armadillo. I saw, there were some snakes, various lizards, all sorts of cute critters. There was a condor. It was awesome. Really cool. So we did that, and then we went out and we got ingredients. And then we had a really, really yummy steak that Coob made for lunch. And then for dinner, we went to my fam's place and hung out there, which was really nice. We had dinner at my fam's. They made a yummy meal. We hung out. It was good. Ingredients. Yes, ingredients. We got the ingredients. How do I bring in more opera? Maybe like anime opera? Cosplay. There's a character named Opera that's like a cat creature of some kind that I don't particularly care for here. Hand upraised dramatically. Ooh. Ingredients! Yes. Drama. Drama. There's a character named Opera that is a 3-eyed alien. Oh. What if we did like a... It looks like she's complaining about the green room being a mess. Yeah. Yeah. I could see it. I could see it. Arm seems a little long here. I think the outfit is what's gonna help here. Do we want, if we're going cosplay, maybe like a... What kind of like, what is the most popular kinds of cosplay? There's Gundam, there's like Sailor Moon type stuff, Magical Girl, there's JoJo's sends your ass to the blue room. No, not the blue room. No. This can't be real. Madoka. So we could do just a full-on Madoka dress. The blue room. That's where the blue entity is. Woods time for Fen. No, 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 please. Not the woods, please. Please, not the woods. Ah! I'm not actually going to the woods, guys. Don't worry. Okay, let's do something that is Madoka or like Magical Girl-esque without being straight up the it. What's wrong with the woods? Referencing a meme. Fenlore, is the fog coming? The tide is rising? This can't be real. I'm scared. I'm only okay at swimming. Opera, is this a sponsored stream? This can't be real. Oh, you know what we could do on the head? We could do... I realize this roach is actually a Pokemon, is it? It's Edmund. It's Edmund. Who's Edmund? Edmund is one of Lord of Rock's characters. I actually drew that animation for Art Fight a couple years ago. Okay, I'm gonna go for like a general butterfly theming. Ah, oh really? Yes, yes. Edmund was actually the PMD character that Eric played in the first PMD thing that I ran. Co-ran with Krabby. Yeah. Thank you. I think I need to adjust something on my side really quick. If I turn this down. This doesn't change anything for you guys? It is not. Okay, good. I could turn things down a little on my side. Okay. We can have this sort of like cute poofy skirt situation going on. Yeah, there you go. I notice your tail wags slower. My tail has been wagging slower lately. It could speed up depending on what I'm doing. I don't know why it's wagging so slow. Maybe there was an update. That's so funny. Why is it wagging slower than normal? I'll investigate later. OTL, Crab, are you okay? My poor sweet Krabby. My sleepy beepy Krabby has to work so late. Okay, there we go. Yeah, looks cute. Okay, I want to do the butterfly, like, microphone. Butterfly Miku. There we go. Magical dragon. Yeah. Well, they're cosplaying a magical dragon. Magical dragon, yes. There we go. I got fans. Yay! Alpha Eevee finally just know. Let's just know. Let's go. Just need one more Alpha Eevee now. Fingers crossed. You can do it. Yippee! That makes me want to play some Zaza. Oh, this cute song. Cutes. Okay. I think this seems like a fairly convincing, like, cosplay of a outfit from, like, a in-universe show or something. Damn, I shouldn't do heavy thinking on this song. Aw. This is great design. Thank you. I'm doing my best. I think for the gecko to stand out a little bit more, when we get to these paws here, we got the claws, and then we've got the kind of hand. And we'll have the traction-y paw pads that geckos have. Here. Yeah, and that helps with like the stickiness. Yes, yes, yay! The design slaps. Thank you. Thinking about the mask, do we want to go more into the butterflyness of it? Maybe like this sort of pointedness to the side? Or do we like the kind of smooth on the top of this like shape here? Do we want paws? Probably enough butterflies, needs more opera. So normal mask. Okay. Normal mask, so like shaped kind of like this. It's almost kind of shaped like Hornet. You know? Like this. Like, this would be a normal opera mask, I imagine, for a kobold. Because it shapes to the shape of like a typical kobold head. Yeah, it is like Hornet. Yeah. Because if it cut off sharply on the top of the like brow, there might be kobolds that have like, I don't know, a crest on like the ridge of the brow that might like go upwards, so they need to kind of have it bump up a little bit. Depending on the universe and the bolds, of course. This might be the character I play in the one-shot. Sounds cute! You still got at least one more, I think, right? I'm gonna try and have all of these done before we do that. I think I have 4 more. Maybe, yeah. And other thoughts, I feel like I'm gonna have to do some quick learning of Brazilian Portuguese for the one-shot. That seems like it might be a bit difficult. To just learn. I mean, I guess if it's just snippets of it, sure. There we go. We have Carnival Lass who's Viking themed. Her car already would be a fun design. That would be really good. Yeah. I really like the bolds we've come up with. They're super cute. How can I bring more opera into this? Maybe I can ask Mr. Popoizen on the pointers. Yeah. Alright, Big Crab to once again play as AK. Y'all's prerogative. Oh man, I'm getting tired. I think it's just going to be 2 for today. I don't think I can do that, but a part of me wants to. Yeah, I mean, it is fun to play the same character a bunch of times, but I don't know. Okay, I think I really like the look here. I'm gonna dupe this. Gonna get rid of this. Backups. Gonna slightly shrink down stuff just so that they fit in the frame in a way I like a little more. Then we're gonna go for colors. Tentative color. That's me being attached to her too, I guess. Yeah. Too attached to her. Yeah, I mean, having characters that are your favorites is very normal. I definitely have characters I haven't played in many a year that are still my favorites for sure. I find ways to use them. I either have them guest in something, or, you know, I write them into my own stories, or I just write lore for them separately. Your prerogative. There's no wrong way to play D&D, I think. Well, there's no wrong way to play D&D as long as you aren't making anyone else upset or uncomfortable on purpose. Nuance button, nuance button, nuance button. The advice earlier, putting effort to make it my hatch day, is something I could put to heart. Yay! Yeah, it doesn't even have to be anything crazy. I mean, you could literally just like get yourself a treat. You could go into a server in a general channel and say, "Hey, it's my birthday," and people will wish you happy birthday, probably, depending on how active the server is and what the people are like. If you say it in my server, I'm sure plenty of people will wish you happy birthday. Including me, as long as I'm not super banana slammed that day. When did you say it was again? It's soon, right? You said... it was December? I know you would. Yes! I guess so. She was my very first personal Pathfinder character that I really wanted to play. Tuesday the 2nd of December. Yeah. I have, Yapos that day, but I will wish you a birthday before Yapos, or even during it if I remember during. I'll probably stream that day. I can wish you happy birthday on stream. That would go so lovely. That would go so poggers. It would go epic. To be fair, I don't think you have Yapos in the morning. That would be crazy. No. We have it in the afternoon, evening our time. As much as some folks would be up for like a 24-hour Yapos marathon, I don't think I could manage it. Not right now, at least. I would need to have a lot of forewarning for that. There we go. Say the word, and I'll take a Tuesday off. Damn. I'll let you know, I suppose. Yeah, but then I might either be relaxing or sleeping. Yeah. The word is, I'm not saying it. This is just reading what it is. It's Yapos time baby, all one word, all caps, powerful. Power word Yapos. It's boom. There's like a billowing of energy that like reverberates over the surface of the earth. Oh. This is a reminder. Put trash out. So I'm thinking that this kobold's natural color is kind of like a periwinkle. But the cosplay itself is pink and they're like painted over. So I want this periwinkle color. There. Putting it here. Okay. And the primary color of the cosplay. Yeah. Yeah. What do you guys think of the color / word periwinkle? It's a good word, right? I like it, both the color and the word. They're both pretty good. I think the first time I ever heard the word periwinkle and realized it was attached to the color was from freaking Blue's Clues, which was like the main little kid show that I watched when I was baby. I really like Blue's Clues. Green Puppy was my favorite because Green Puppy is my favorite now. I don't know if I had a favorite character as a child because I don't remember. But the Green Puppy was like a bulldog and it was really cute. Oh, Blue's Clues. Your childhood? You watched it too? Yay! How cute! No, like orange. I think like a lighter periwinkle, honestly. Maybe more of like straight up blue for the chest here. Pads should be a different color, yeah? Yes, definitely. I'm just doing the baseline. This is the kind of like neck, like and tummy chest scales and stuff. I think that would be a different color. I think it's a fun show. It's cute! That was my favorite little kitty show. Oops, not quite. There you go. The leopard geckos all have spots. Generally, yeah. I was actually gonna look at those next. It's either spots or it's kind of like sets of like stripes. Or that. Let's get those in there. Those in there. Yippee! Oh. Hey. Okay, now that we have that, let's do maybe on a different layer just in case. Oh, Phoenix Wright music, nice. So there's usually like a connecting sort of ridge here on the nose or like a disconnected piece here. I think I want to do connected here. Paint that in. Coffee! True, coffee! Hi, Roman. How are you doing? I am God. Godo translated 100 times. Wow. Thanks, Godot. Surely this man did nothing wrong. Still feeling meh after the failed driver's test. Yeah, I mean, I told you my personal vibes on it, but yeah, I mean, it's natural to feel oofy-doofy about it. But you can always try again some other time. I believe in you. You'll learn from the mistake. Keep getting rejected from small jobs. Oh, that's everyone over here in the States, too. Yeah, everyone I know is getting, nothing. Sailed. What do these people want? Most of the time the jobs aren't even real. Although, I don't know the exact use case for Europe. I know in the stateside, a lot of the jobs that are posted are just like them trying to get data off of your ass. And then like selling it and shit. Which is annoying, but true. Have you gotten any AI interviews yet? It's in Germany too? Yeah. I don't know at this point. I count myself lucky with my job, honestly, said an Axum. Yeah. It's good to hold on to what you can have. I'm starting to think it's because of my look. No? I don't know. That would be something you'd have to ask people who know what you look like. Probably IRL peeps. And I don't know what they want people in Europe to look like. Personally. I really like these colors. I'm Afghan, so I have a theory. Oh, yeah. That is unfortunate, but also probably, yeah. It's one of those things where, like, you can't prove that that's why they said no, but, like, at the same time, thinking emoji. Oh yeah, the racism. Yeah, I can only imagine what it's like over there. I legitimately have no idea how serious or severe or bad it is. I can only tell you how bad it is here. Which is, well, there's, I mean, you know, nobody's perfect, but it's also not great. Better or worse depending on where you look. Okay, I was gonna say, oh, you know, the default color palette that this bold has is like painted over to be pinker, but honestly, it's so cute. I don't want to color over it. Yeah, it's awful. I'm sorry, bud. You know, I looked away for a minute to do something and holy damn. Yeah? You like? Pretty cute, huh? It's very good. Thank you. What? It is freaking amazing, especially the Urple. Spoken from a true Urple fan. I think this could use some more speckling. You know what's gonna be really fun? Is going back and exporting all the time lapses of these. That's gonna be really, really good. I need a cough drop really badly. Where are my cough drops? They're missing in action. Backup cough drop stash go. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, these are some really, really nice colors. Okay. Now we're gonna look at the Madoka Magica style stuff. Or the coloration for the clothes. Might need to change this color of white here. This is too yellowy. It's looking kind of icky. Whenever Coob gets back from work today, whatever time that ends up being. Oh, Mamma Mia. Here. I wonder if I will be catching up with Coob and Carby on Pluribus, which is a show we've been watching. It's very spooky. We're one episode behind right now. We watched the two that came out when the show came out. Have any of y'all watched it yet? No spoilers for people, just in case. You know? Oh, neat. I have not. It is definitely very surrealist. I would not Google the premise necessarily, but it's definitely like Oh, it's spoopy. Have you watched Severance? If you watched Severance, you might like it. It's by the same people who the same guy who directed like Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad, which historically I really did not like watching, but I'm giving Pluribus a chance. I haven't watched a show that isn't animated in like years. Oh, well, if you ever feel like changing that, I've been enjoying this one. Pluribus has been enjoyable. Severance was very enjoyable. There's like 2 seasons out of that now. But I wouldn't judge for not watching shows. The only reason I watch shows in the first place is because Kirby and Krabby dragged me into watching them. And I like getting exposed to them. Pluribus? That's how it's spelled? No, not quite. Though it sounds like something that some folks would like to get on. Beep beep. Pluribus. Pluribus? The I might be a 1. I'm not sure. It might have like weird funky formatting. It's on Apple TV. It's new. I'd Google it, but I'm trying to focus on this so I can finish streaming and be done for the day because I'm feeling very tired. You could PM me later, perhaps. Yeah. Poke me about it. I wouldn't mind finding the name of it and posting it. But I found it enjoyable. Let's see. I think that, and then like a gradient. Maybe a different color here. Yeah, let's do a different layer. I don't know why I've been, you know what? I think it's because I've been kind of like conservative with my layers. Like I've been coloring a bunch of different colors in the same layer. I think it's mostly because I've been working on like reference sheets, and when I work on reference sheets, like reference sheet commissions, I need to be super conservative with the layers that I use because the pictures, the canvases are so big that I need to make sure that I don't use too many layers or like the tablet freezes, which is very unfortunate. Let's go like really blue inside of the mouth here. Yeah. I getcha. Yeah. Okay. Lately, there's a habit, I think my parents lately, that your Pokemon plushes seem to appear at random places in your room. They're just exploring while you're gone. That's cute. I can't really keep plushies in the bed anymore because they'll get kicked out. Exploring when I'm gone, lol. It's cute. It's very cute. The only plushie that is really around the bed at this point is Juno, who is my life-sized, even bigger than life-sized, honestly, Appleton. She is very cute. She is, like, my favorite plushie, I think, other than maybe Pika-Pal. You know, Pika-Pal's been on the world stage. She's fancy. She's fancy like that. That reminds me, we bought 100 tiny bees. Oh, you went to the Applebee's. They're the size of a pencil's eraser, maybe a bit smaller. Those are really tiny. You went to Applebee's and got the bees. What are you gonna do with all those bees? We're gonna hide them all over my mom's house over the Thanksgiving trip. Nice. That's incredible. I hope you have a good time and that the bees are received well. Nice that your bro took Pika-Pal. Agreed. She's good luck. Speaking of my Krabby, I wonder if they're on their way home yet. I hope that they are. Poor thing, having to work overtime. I'm at least glad that they didn't try and force running the D&D that we were supposed to do today. Because if they were super exhausted, I'm also super exhausted, so it would have just been like a real fart of a session, I think. Huh. Do they get paid overtime? They should, yes. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I was hoping to play Shining Star this week, but I have my sis's daughter getting like a swimming certificate. You have to go and watch that. There's like a big deal here for a kid. Oh. It's like a kindergarten to first grade graduation type song and dance. If it's a big deal, it's a big deal. It's okay. Life is more important than trying to force... Oh shit, those are connected. Life is more important than trying to force a game on top of other responsibilities. Especially if you have, like, fam that's gonna fuss. Right? It's what it is. Plus, I'm sure Coop will honestly appreciate getting to sleep in. There's some regulation applied for it since swimming safety rules are in the Netherlands. It's also a party thing. It's like getting a driver's license. Sorry, Roman. Aw. That's interesting. Yeah, getting a license here in the States is like a huge deal. Hi, I'm Kitu. Hello. Welcome to chat. My name's Fen. Nice to see ya. Whose kobold is that? It's Rain Candy RP's kobold, yes. We're drawing kobolds that were purchased during a fundraiser I did recently. So essentially what we did, this is already closed, unfortunately. Although considering how well it went, I might do this again sometime. Essentially, we did a fundraiser, and when you donated, you could add a number of traits, like random rolled traits for a critter, a little kobold friend, and then I designed them from scratch. So we had a 3 roll, we rolled 3d100. Hi, looking over what kobolds are online. Oh. A kobold can be anything you want it to be, I guess. Right? We live in a society, TM. The main definition we're using for kobold is typically the kind of more dragony ones, like the Dungeons and Dragons, more lizardy ones. But if the prompt leans into it hard enough, I would be willing to do like the Dungeon Meshy dog kobolds or the Pathfinder or like old mythos, kind of like rat-ish, dog-ish bolds. Depending. Rain said I didn't get my license until I was 24. Oh, yeah. I think Koob and Carby were similar. They didn't get their licenses until college. I got mine in high school. But that's because I was the eldest of 3 and I needed to cart people around. And I was gifted a car because I was very, very lucky and had a nice grandpa who had the money to do that. Lived in a place with good public transport, so I didn't need one. Oh. And Axum said, I still haven't gotten mine, not taken any lessons too. Maybe I should. I don't know. I mean, you've already got wings, right? What are you driving around for? Smile emoji. I think if you want to, and if it would benefit your life, like personally, if you would feel fulfilled trying to get one, then yeah. But if you don't need it, if you can survive without it and doing it is something that would not help you at all or be a detriment, then like, meh. Integrating into human society. Oh. Flying dragons around would be a scare and a safety hazard. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Even if it's a little bit of a party pooper kind of thing. Sorry you don't get to fly around all cool like rippers. Humans freaking ruining it for the rest of us. I mean, what? Let's go here. 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 There we go. Flying would be easier. Yeah. Okay. I think the main thing at this point is the claws and then the mask. Let's do... Boop. 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 What do we want to do for the mask? White? Okay. Maybe like this, like a very, very stark white. Rhythm Heaven Cafe. Wow. Come on. There we go. Did you ever see Phantom of the Opera? I was picturing a kobold version of that mask. I'm kind of picturing it. I think I was picturing, like... I was trying to merge opera and cosplay. So in my head, I was thinking, this kobold is cosplaying, like, a character from a show that has maybe, like, opera aspects. Like, maybe there is, like, a very prominent musical aspect to it, which is why there's 2 mics involved into the cosplay. And, like, there's the opera mask and there's, like, a musical aspect. And then there is, like, the Phantom of the Opera mask, but then, like, the mask is partially shattered by design. So it kind of, like, cuts off. I'm still thinking of Nightwish's take on Phantom of the Opera with Hank Purt. Who's Hank Purt? What did you mean by this? Hank? This is, I think, very, very close to finished. Oh, anime! Another ad! He's a Dutch opera singer. He is actually the original Dutch singer for the Phantom of the Opera. Oh, he played the Phantom. Could you link that? I probably won't show it on stream because it seems, I think any version of Phantom of the Opera played on stream would probably get the stream tagged and taken down. But hearing a different language version of that would kind of go, like, that would go crazy. That would be really good. I'd love to hear it. This needs a little bit more. He also did a duet with the singer of that band. Twice too with the second time in a Nightwish concert. Oh. I think I want... I will link if I don't forgetty. You might forgetty. Oh shit! Hey, it's Gaz! Gaz, hello! Gaz and company. Welcome! Welcome to chat! Hi everybody! Thank you for bringing all your friends to the stream! My name is Fan, if you haven't met me before. I have raided Gaz a handful of times over. We're good buddies. Hello! Hello! I am near-ish the end of my stream, but I'm more than happy to say hello to all these new friends that you brought over. I'm a variety streamer. I do video games, but right now I'm doing art. And the art in particular we're doing is we're wrapping up a second kobold for the day. Oh, thank you, Jess Wes, the best. I almost just called you the beast. But you're the best. Wow. But hi. Hi. Very poggers of you. Cute emotes. Very cute. Yeah, we're doing kobolds, and these are like redeems from a fundraiser I did recently, where people who donated to the fundraiser get a kobold, and we... Oh, I'll leave up a lurk. Okay, Thank you again! Yay! Did someone do a shout out, or have all my mods gone to the sleep dimension? I think all my mods. Well, Anaxim, do you know how to do a shout out? Thank you for lurking! Pet your cats for me. No, that's not the right one. It's / bud. Yeah, give us a good shout out. Yay! Thank you! Yippee! 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 Oh, a knock on the door.
My streamer.
Hi. Yeah, I'm a streamer. Hey.
How's it going?
It's good. We're wrapping up the last kobold for the day. We just need to do a name and stats. Look at this one. Leopard gecko. Thank you. I was told it was extremely good. Oh, Anaxim says hi.
Hi, Anaxa.
Yay! And we just got raided by Gaz. Yeah. Okay.
Enjoy the rest of the stream.
Yay! Yippee! Yippee! Okay, bye!
Okay, bye.
Wow. Okay. Wow, it's 6 already. Ooh, mamma mia. We've been up for 3 hours. I feel like that's a decent stream length. For a sleepy beepy like me. Oh, hey! The Ko-Fi bot is like, do-do-do-do! Thank you, Anaxa. I will get in touch with you about the that. Oh, damn, You're good. You're totes good. You did that. You do those. Okay. Let's do stats and let's come up with a cool name. And then we can be done for the day. Oh, look, even the music is done. The music is like, let's go to sleep now, please. The EPBB music. All right. I feel like this particular bold does embody a good bit of dragon. I'm changing the background. There you go. Yes, but also a bit of dino. Yeah, I think it's the spots and it's like the rounded snout, right? Let's say a solid 3. Oops, wrong layer. Oop. Good job. Nice catch. 3 on the dragon scale. Cutie factor, I think max. I think this is an extremely cute kobold. Really good. Whoa! Mike Brongus, 31 bits. Wow. Thank you, Brongus. You brought in the doof storm. Our beautiful, beautiful doof storm. Thank you. Hope that you are doing well. Thank you. The power of raid. She's gonna have high and everything. Yeah, I feel like the Tinker needs to be pretty high to do the cosplay, because I imagine that she's probably making her own cosplays. Or at least being very particular. Yeah. This is a cozy stream. Thank you. Oh, yippee! I don't know what that sound meant. Oh, we met our follow goal. Thank you so much for the follow. Mike Brongus coming in with the number 480 reached our goal. I'm glad that you think we're nice and cozy. I am feeling pretty good and cozy right now. It's a good stream. We're having a good day streaming some bolds, having a creative time. I'm nice. I'm literally nice. Poses cutely. Okay, I definitely think cutie factor max. I'm thinking tinker max. So nice, Steph. I'm nice. I'm nice. Yay! uh, hmm. I'm trying to not be too biased, but like I can kind of see what you're saying, Rain. I'm gonna say mobility. She can climb walls, so there's that, and her dress lets her move around. Yeah, this dress is like structured in a way where her joints are pretty much like fully exposed and can move and rotate as she needs. Like nothing here is really getting in the way. If anything, maybe the tassels are kind of grabbable. I'm gonna say mobility 4. The only thing is that the tail is so wide that she kind of has like an extra kind of square of space to worry about. Moxie, I think, would be at a 4 or 5 too. We're gonna max out the Moxie. This bold is busted. Damn. Thankfully, these stats in the corner are mostly just, well, completely like accessory for fun. This is like this is me enjoying myself. This is us giving personality to the characters that we're creating. Having a great time. Busted bold. Yeah. Maybe the next bold I design should be a stinker. we get like a 1 in everything. I'm not gonna do that. Not on purpose. Alright. Can't believe I won the lottery here. Aw. Cosplay? This set of roles was really good. Cosplay, opera, gecko. Really, really, really good lineup. Really fortunate pull. Literally a random roll. The funnest thing about the 100... Oh. The previous one was a stinker, a lovable stinker at that. That's true. That's true, that's true. Alright, do we have a cool name in mind? This kobold looks like Haruka in her Y5 idol design. Looking like an idol or having an idol design but not being a specific one is exactly what I was going for. So that's good. Do we want to come up with a name, or is this one that, Rain, you want to think about for a while? I could wait to export, or I could export without a name and you could put it later if you want. If you want some time to mull. Or we could maybe name her after like a famous cosplayer. Naming things names. Famous cosplayer. I'm so good at naming. You have to think about it. It's like, what are the options? Famous cosplay influencers. Number 1, Jessica. Who's Jessica? Purple Star or Purple Star? Purple Star is a pretty cute name, honestly. This honestly almost feels like a Bold who could be in the same universe as the as Pixie Sneeze. Pixie from the first stream, the Cyberpunk one. Universe of kobolds where the entire point of success is how famous you are. Purple Star is a good stage name at least. Okay. Let's put Purple Star for now. Oops. All right. I'm sorry to leave the new raiders hanging, but I was planning on being done, and it does also sound like my crustacean is home, and I very, very, very much want to go and talk to my crabby. Oop. That's my spouse, for those of you who don't know. So we should probably find someone to raid once I'm done writing this. Who do we want to raid is the question. Stella? Gotta make the A a star? Oh. Purple star. Purper? Question mark? Purple? Oh man, I need a rest. Bye, Fox. Yeah. Purple star. Purple star, and then maybe like the kobold's actual name is like Stella. Stella Moon. Or something. Something like that. I don't know, I know. See ya, Fennec. Thank you. Yeah. See ya around, Mike. Let's see. With the power of opening up a browser, I will send you guys off eventually. Question mark. Bogo's binted. Bogo's binted? I will export these two, and I will share them in our little zone. If you are interested in seeing all the kobolds that we've made, I will be posting these on socials eventually. Stella Lynn Ackerman is a name. That's a great name! Right. Stream. Come on now. Ooh. My machine is like, oh, we're finally done. I'm so tired. Not as good as Purple Star, though. Yeah. Understandable. Okay, baby. Come on. My poor, poor sweet streaming machine. Stella Lynn Ackerman, you can cut down to star. That's really good. Wow. Really? Damn. Damn. Damn, that works out really well. Slor. Oh. It's this ST and Stella. There you go. You fixed it. Good job. Got him. Okay. I'm gonna send you guys off. There's someone here named Vixie V. I vaguely recognize this person. Apparently they're mutuals. But I've followed them. So I'll send you guys to them because it looks like they're chitter-chattering. Alright. I'll send you guys off to Vixie V. I will probably not be here tomorrow. I will be back on Friday. More than likely, we're playing Void Stranger. I think it'll be fun. I'm gonna feel real silly and dumb because I'm not gonna remember how to do any of the puzzles. But it'll be enjoyable enough, I think. We can do it together. And if we get tired of it, maybe I'll swap to a different game. We'll see. Alright. Till then, you're clever. You're clever. You're also clever. Me? Maybe. Alright, we're starting the raid. Have a good time with Crab. Thank you! I shall. Alright. Bye!